Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix series Feel Good, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Today we're talking about the new Netflix series Feel Good, which stars the Canadian comedian Mae Martin. Mae Martin also co-creates the show and stars in this witty, touching series that draws on her own life experiences. This is a short series, 6 episodes long. Each episode is about 25 minutes, so it is a quick watch, but it's a really funny show. It's a personal show about Mae Martin's life. Mae Martin stars as Mae Martin in the show, meeting this girl at a show named George, and they spark up a relationship. They move in together. George learns that Mae had a past with drugs, and so they are navigating this new part of their relationship, and Mae is trying to move forward with her life while also trying to rebuild her relationships with her parents. One of them is played by Lisa Kudrow. And so this show just feels so personal. And you could tell that a lot of the scenes in here may have been hard for Mae to film, and they just feel really convincing and realistic because Mae Martin has gone through all of this in her life. So she is reenacting it again for this Netflix series. Kind of reminded me of The Big Sick, not that it's the same kind of film, but Kumail Nanjiani was playing himself in that film and was recounting events in his life. This is similar to that, but not the same story, obviously. But what makes this show work so well is not only that it's funny, because Mae Martin is a comedian, and I really found a lot of her stand-up bits in the show to be really hilarious. What also made this series work so well is that it does feel so personal. You could tell that a lot of the scenes just don't feel fake. They don't feel like a made-up story that Netflix bought the rights to and put on for a streaming service. It feels like a real series. It definitely has that feeling of someone's personal life. And Mae Martin, at times, felt very emotional when filming this series. You could tell that when she dug up her past about drugs or being kicked out of her family's house, you could tell that it felt very personal to her. So it made the acting feel very realistic, which I did appreciate, and I really enjoyed the story and the struggles that she's been through and how she was trying to overcome it. This is a really interesting show. And what I also did appreciate is that it's not trying to make Mae seem like a big celebrity. It's just trying to make Mae seem like your average person that has had some troubles in the past, but is trying to overcome that and move forward. And I did appreciate that a lot about the series, is how they were really trying to make Mae very vulnerable and realistic and just your average kind of person, while also trying to develop her along the way of her trying to overcome the fact that people think that, she's just a junkie. And so she doesn't want people to think that about her anymore, and she's trying to move forward. This is also a really funny series. There was a lot of times where Mae Martin is doing some stand-up, and that's how she meets her girlfriend, George, and, there's other people that are doing stand-up. But she's really funny. She talks a lot about, gender and her sexuality. But she does it in a funny, light way that I found to be very humorous. It's a quick watch. Like I said, only 6 episodes long, about 25 minutes each. But throughout this series, you really do get an understanding of Mae's life and her past life as well. Being kicked out of a young age from her family, dealing with drugs, and going to meetings. They do a lot within the series, so they definitely do a good job of making you have an understanding of the character, rooting for her, cheering her along the way, and making sure that she comes out on top and, just feels good about herself. And I really like that about the show. It is a good watch. It is a feel-good show about making sure that she feels good as well. Now, I'm not too familiar with Mae Martin. She is a Canadian comedian, moved to the UK, And so I really have not heard of her before this series. So for being a first introduction to Mae Martin, I was pleased with it and would like to check out something of hers again. I'm going to go ahead and give Feel Good an A-. Definitely check out Feel Good. It is on Netflix now, and stay tuned for more up and coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.